What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 3 of the Scandal Heaven podcast. I'm Sam. This is Leo.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Today we're going to be talking about Anime Central. So, at Anime Central, and especially about Scandal's Q&A, because a lot of people couldn't make it to Anime Central at all, of course. And even if you could, the way the scheduling worked out, they had like an autograph signing right after the Q&A. So everyone had to sort of pick. Like, if you went to the Q&A, you weren't going to get into the autograph signing.
Right.
So not too many people actually went. So I thought it'd be pretty cool to go through the Q&A, and that way everybody can hear what happened.
Awesome. Actually, I decided to go for the autograph, so I did not attend the panel or Q&A. So
This will be
this time,
all new.
since you were there, we'll just you can go through what they talked about, everything that they did, and then you can just you'll be talking most of the time, and at the end we can do like a small quiz. I think you said that they do also.
Yeah, so they did in a few sections. Like, they had the MC asked them some questions, and then they did a bunch of questions from the audience, and at the end they had like a quiz where they like quizzed the audience, and the people who got the questions right got a clear file that was signed. So we'll find out how you are in your Scandal trivia.
Oh man,
And
I don't do well under pressure, but let's go.
No pressure, but this is being recorded. Okay. So the MC started off with just some like basic questions, just to sort of warm up. So they asked like, is this Scandal's first time at Anime Central? What do they think about being there? And Haruno is like, they've been to anime events a few times, but it's been a while since the last one. And they were saying that Anime Central, there was like a lot of cosplayers, so that was really like pretty to look at, they said.
That's cool.
And so then the MC asked him like, what do you think of America so far? And so Tomomi said that so far they've only seen the airport and the hotel, but but the hotel bed and pillow were comfortable. But then she said that tomorrow they'll get to do some sightseeing.
Cool.
And so yeah, we saw those pictures on Twitter and stuff that
they
posted
were
from like downtown Chicago and stuff.
Eating awesome stuff.
Yeah. So the next question the MC had was that they've been together for about 10 years now. And 7 years ago, they were in Chicago for Japan Night, and they played at a venue called the Empty Bottle with a capacity of about 400 people. And the show that they played at Anime Central the night before the Q&A was 4,400 people. So it was like 10 times more than before. So she asked them like what they think about like climbing up that ladder. And Rina said that they were very happy to perform that night, and they're really excited and appreciated the warm reception that they got. And she said that she didn't think that they were really any different from 7 years ago. The size of the stage and the stuff didn't matter, but last night was the best night, she said.
Nice. That's cool.
So that's cool. It was great that they had a good time. And the next question was, the band is on a world tour at the time. Chicago was part of the world tour. And how are they enjoying it so far? And if they had any like memories about different places or food or things like that.
Right.
So Mommy said that in Chicago, they got to have Chicago-style pizza and buffalo wings, which everyone cheered about, of course, because we're in Chicago.
In Chicago.
In Chicago. They said that in Singapore they played solo at an outdoor stage. And in Taiwan, they played at a live house that was like over air conditioned, and they said it was like freezing cold.
Wait, really?
And then Rina said that in Essen they had sausage, which is a very German thing to have.
Yeah. Sausage and beer.
Yeah. You got to get that in when you go to Germany.
Right.
So then the MC was like getting the crowd at the Q&A hyped up, and saying that like everyone at the concert had a great time, but let's ask the band if they had a great time. And so Haruno is like Rina just said that they were really delayed to have such a good turnout, and that they noticed especially during the like latter half of the concert the audience was getting really excited, which was great.
Right, cool.
And Rina was saying that they were wondering, since they do like anime songs, maybe people only know them through anime.
Oh,
But a lot of people knew the songs from the new Hello World album, and that really like boosted their confidence.
oh, okay, because they weren't in any anime.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool.
So they were like, yeah, people actually know like all the songs, not just the anime songs.
Hell yeah, that was mostly us. That's why.
Yeah, naturally.
Yeah, that's pretty
Uh,
cool.
yeah. So then the MC asked like, what kind of album is Hello World, and she heard it was self-produced and that they tried a lot of new things.
Hmm.
So Haruna said that each of them wrote a song for Hello World, and then they each did the lead vocal for those songs. So in that sense, it was self-produced, and that was also like a very important part of their activities. And they hope everyone has a chance to listen to it and enjoys it and loves it as much as they did.
That's cool.
Uh, yeah. So then they, at that point, then they just played a few clips from like live DVDs,
Oh, really?
because
Hmm.
like maybe like I mean like in an anime convention stuff like that, not everyone in the audience is gonna be like a super fan.
Oh, right,
So
right.
it was sort of like a little introduction for everybody to see some clips and stuff.
That's
So
cool.
after the clips, Haruno was like explaining that that was from the festival show at Yokohama Arena,
Hmm.
and it's out on DVD in the Japanese market.
Right.
So then they went to the audience Q&A, which was
Hmm.
what everyone's actually waiting for.
Right.
So first question from the audience was, in the Image music video, is the truck driver still alive, or is he okay, or what? And that took a little bit of like trouble for the translator, because the translator didn't really have any idea what the person was talking about.
Right.
And
Probably
he,
haven't seen the video.
yeah, so the guy asking questions like, just say that. But so then they all laughed, of course, and Tomomi
Uh.
was like, of course, yes, the truck driver's all right. It was an unmanned truck. Which, it's pretty good that there's some superheroes there if they just have trucks running around with no people in them.
Yeah, they go crazy.
Yeah. So the next question from the audience was, is Wonderful Tonight going to come to the U.S. market? And Haruna said that they haven't heard themselves yet that it would be, but if it's something people really want, then they'd like to bring it to the table.
That's
So
cool.
that would be cool to see more of their releases internationally.
Yeah, definitely.
Um, so the next question was, with cosplay being so popular at this event, what cosplay would the members like to do?
Mm.
And Mommy said that in the Image music video, they did some superhero cosplay.
Hmm.
And Tomomi asked the crowd, did it look like we were heroic? And of course, everyone like cheered and everything because uh, they did, I mean, they stopped an unmanned truck, so
Of course.
of
I mean,
course, naturally,
and
it's
then
heroic.
they give out this guy the power to confess to the girl he likes, so of course they're
Yeah.
heroic.
You
And they
can't get
saved
more
they saved the
heroic.
Obachan, so of course.
Yeah,
Or
naturally.
Obasan, or sorry, whatever.
Yeah.
More respectful for the old lady.
Yeah.
Very heroic. Hmm. Hmm.
So next question from the audience was, who's your favorite artist from Japan that's different than the type of music that you play?
Mm.
So Rina said that they do listen to a couple of Japanese bands, but of the artists you might be familiar with, they're friends with Perfume,
Oh,
and they
really?
go out with them a lot to like eat and stuff like that. So that
No,
was
wait, they
super
never
cool.
post pictures. What?
Yeah, yeah,
That's
they need to
crazy.
tweet more, but yeah, I know a lot of the Scandal Humming fans are big Perfume fans too, so that was super cool to hear that
Yeah,
they're like hanging out and stuff.
that's pretty chill. Yeah.
So next question, someone said that they went to the Summer Sonic show 2 years ago, which was outside by the ocean, and asked them if they would like to play outside at Chicago sometime. And all the members replied in little bits and pieces that the performing environment at Summer Sonic was really tough. The temperature was like super high, and then
Yeah.
they asked the audience if it gets hot like that in Chicago, like it does in Japan, and the people were like, "Yeah, sometimes," and they were like, "Otherwise, we'd like to try it." Like,
If it's too hot, no.
it's not like totally hot and miserable.
Yeah.
Uh, So the next question someone had was, how have the members kept a good relationship with each other for such a long time?
Mm,
And Rena said that they're all different in ages and they have different personalities, but
mm,
they belong to the same band and like the same music. And if it wasn't for the band, they might not be a group of four friends, but
right.
because of the band, they're still together.
That's
So that's
cool.
kind of cool that it brings them together, especially because like the fandom brings together so many different people too. That like
Yeah.
you definitely wouldn't have just met random people from around the world and like all
Oh
different
yeah, yeah,
walks
yeah,
of
exactly.
life.
Yeah, it's
But
like when when we were at the all these world tour stops, it's like we
hmm
met people from Scandal Heaven who
yeah,
were like, awesome people who, showed us their way of enjoying Scandal, which was pretty sick.
yeah, it definitely introduces you to a lot of people you wouldn't have met otherwise,
Yeah,
which is
it's pretty cool
super
that
cool.
Rena said they're all the members are different. They
Mm,
share different stuff, but I mean they like different stuff, but they all like the same music, and because of the band they're together too. So it's like it's
yeah,
kind of
that's
interesting if you
sweet.
think about it. So if Scandal never happened, they probably would have never met.
Yeah,
They've
yeah,
just been oh I know her, sure I've heard her name, but yeah, that's kind of crazy. Just one thing didn't happen, so much could be different. It's kind of
yo.
crazy. That's cool.
So next question someone had was, what are their musical influences, either Japanese or English music?
Mm.
And mommy said that they love the Foo Fighters, and they were watching the Sonic Highway documentary where the Foo Fighters played in Chicago, and they
Yeah.
were like super excited to be visiting the same place as them,
Oh, that's cool.
which is cool. It's kind of interesting to see them like geek out over a band that they like, when
Yeah.
like so many like Scandal fans are like, "This is the place from the video, like
Oh yeah,
right
yeah, yeah,
here,"
yeah.
it's so
And they're
amazing.
doing the same thing.
And they're doing the same thing with the bands that they listen
That's
to.
that's really awesome. Yeah,
That's
that's really
cool.
cool.
Someone asked them what was the toughest part of their career where they just wanted to quit and how did they get past it.
Mm.
And Tomomi said that there weren't many times when they thought about quitting, but if she was a solo artist, that might not be the case.
Okay.
It's really the case that together, the four members, they can keep on encouraging each other
Mm.
and like talking heart to heart, and that keeps them together and stuff.
That's cool.
So it's cool that like they really have that like unity going.
Yeah, they have each other's backs. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and like they can all pick each other up and stuff.
That's nice.
Someone asked them what's their favorite anime at the moment, and mommy said that their recent favorites are Attack on Titan and Terraformars.
Okay.
And since Attack on Titan is going to be made to live action, that's something they were really looking forward to.
Mm.
And she was really like excited to see those cosplays at Anime Central
Oh,
from those.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah, there's really a ton of cosplay at Anime Central. It's really sweet.
Yeah, it was cool when they were doing the autograph session.
Mm-hmm.
Someone was cosplaying Kirito from Sword Art Online,
Uh-huh.
and he had like he gave Mami or well, all the members, but Mami was first. So he handed them Kirito's sword for them
Uh-huh.
to sign, and Mami was like geeking out over it. She's like, is it okay? Is it really okay?" The guy's like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." So they
Sweet.
all signed the sword, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty chill.
Someone asked them during the concert the night before. They
Mm,
mentioned the song "Departure" was really special to them, and asked like, "What about it? Really holds value
mm.
to them, especially." And mommy said that they were the ones who wrote that song, and the thoughts that they put into it were of the four seasons, and that were coming up in Japan, and like the sounds of the Japanese language, and those are the thoughts and the values that they put into it.
Mm.
And especially changing of the seasons is like a sentiment that she really likes and
Oh,
values.
okay.
So when like the music box tune started at the beginning of Departure and everyone like really went crazy, it was like super encouraging that everybody knew the
Oh,
song
okay.
like just from the intro.
Yeah, that's
And
pretty cool.
she was saying how great that was.
That's awesome.
And the last audience question was from a guy who was like a sound engineer, and he asked if they have any special microphones or special audio equipment that they always use.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so Rena answered first, and she said For her, since she's on the drums, it's really the size of the recording studio that has like the most impact,
Okay.
more than the equipment. It's like the changes of the size of the space that
Oh,
gets recorded onto the CD from
hmm,
like the size of the recording studio.
that's
Uh,
interesting.
and she said that the song "Place of Life" was recorded in the largest studio they had been in yet. So
Uh,
that, since the guy was an audio engineer, that might be something he could like listen for and have a new way to enjoy the songs.
that's cool.
Um,
Interesting.
yeah, it was interesting. I hadn't thought about that before.
Yeah.
And Haruna said that as a vocalist, she just goes by her sound engineer's recommendations, so she doesn't have like a particular mic or sound equipment. But if she ever develops like a preference for one, she'll be sure to blog about it so everyone can like know about it.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, and
So
so
that's
you always
cool.
want to sound the closest to like or what you're aiming for.
Yeah.
You buy the same equipment, you practice the same stuff. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yep. So then they went into like the quiz portion of it. So
Oh
this will be
man.
the part where we will put you to the test,
All right.
and you can just imagine, you're going for some signed scandal gear here. So
Oh,
there's your
oh no.
motivation.
All right, so I gotta get ready to lick my hand and stuff.
So, so the first one was from Haruna. She said it's an easy question. What's the name of Scandal's mascot character?
Canta.
Yup. You win. You win. You got
Wait,
it.
you gonna mail me my?
Come up. Yeah, come. You got to come to the stage. So I
Oh,
think you have to come to me. And yeah, there you go. There you,
wait, are you on the left side?
uh.
It doesn't matter. I got it. I got
You
it.
got it? Okay, good.
I,
So next one. Tomomi did the next question. She said it's also an easy question. What's the name of Scandal's debut song? Which I think to me is actually a little vague of a question,
wow, that's old.
but because like there was two debuts, right? Like an indie and then like a
Yeah,
major
like
label
I
debut.
was gonna say it's like doll, right?
Yeah, so that
Oh,
was that was the answer they were looking for.
oh,
But
okay.
that it
I
wasn't.
was thinking of the indies. I'm like, wait,
Yeah,
is
yeah,
this Sakura
exactly.
Goodbye or
So
something?
yeah, I wasn't sure which way they were going with that one, but the one they
Oh,
wanted
okay.
was Doll.
Oh,
So
okay.
you win two clear files. Woo!
Here, I'll collect
So
this.
yeah.
Thank you.
So this next one I cannot pronounce as well, so that's gonna make the question doubly
Oh,
hard.
great.
But so mommy was asking the song Yuaki
Okay, okay, I
Yuaki
know. You
no
okay? No,
Yusen.
you
Yeah,
say
you know a song.
right.
Which anime was that used for?
Pokemon.
Yup, you got it. Pokemon the movie.
I collect my reward over here.
So you're 3 for 3. This is going pretty good.
Easy.
Next one, Rena. What was the title of the two encore songs from the performance the previous night?
Oh, come on.
This is a little bit
Oh, wait,
harder
wait,
for
wait, wait, wait,
you.
wait, wait. Harukaze and
Yeah.
everybody say yeah.
Oh, you got it. Wow.
Oh,
I'm
dude, what's up?
impressed. It's been
Too
like 6
easy.
months or something, right? You still remember that.
Dude,
That's
I remember,
impressive.
man.
Wow.
I
Okay,
remember those
there's one more
performances.
question
Oh, okay.
from all four members. What is the name of the venue in Chicago that they played at 7 years ago?
The oh my god, the empty bottle, the empty
Yup.
bottle.
Oh, you got it.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god. 5 out of 5.
Easy,
You have
way too
aced
easy,
it. You have aced it. You will
way
receive
too
an
easy.
entire box of signed goods. Yeah, so that was cool.
That's
Uh,
awesome.
After the quiz, they just had like closing messages from each member.
Okay.
So mommy said, thanks for coming today, everyone. It's been 7 years since they performed in Chicago, and they're very, very, very happy to see such a large turnout, and they'd be very happy if they can perform in Chicago again.
Yeah,
Uh,
that would be awesome.
yeah, it'd be awesome to see them in Chicago again.
Yeah.
Rena said that even when they're in Japan, they feel the support from the overseas fans. And it always encourages them and gives them energy to keep going. And those are the times that they're really happy to be in a band. And they hope to be back again. And
That's
then
cool.
she said in English, we will be back.
Oh, damn. We'll be back.
Pretty much. And then then
That's pretty sick.
Tomomi said, thank you everyone for coming today. If she wasn't writing and performing music, she wouldn't be here in Chicago, and she probably wouldn't have met most of everyone. It's wonderful that they get these kind of meetings. So she hopes she gets to come back to Chicago and that people remember and come see him again.
That's cool.
And then Haruna went last, and she said the last time they were in Chicago, it was before they debuted, not just overseas, but even in Japan. And it's been
Yeah.
7 years. They're back there, and it's great to see they have so many friends now, and that it's really exciting and very reassuring. Great boost to their confidence, and they hope they have many more opportunities to come overseas and perform and see friends again. Thank you.
Hell yeah. That's awesome, dude.
So,
All
yep,
right, so
that's
I'll
it.
I'll do this part since you don't want to do it. But if you guessed any, or if you answer any of the correct, or sorry, if you answer any of the quiz questions correctly, let us know in the comments below, or post it in SH or something.
Yeah, and if you want to see like more, if this is sort of Q&A, sort of recap stuff is things you want to see more of, just like the video, let us know that this is what you want to see, and we'll do more of them.
Cool. Yeah, that was a pretty cool panel. I had no idea of the things that they mentioned, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, pretty unique info.
Yeah, pretty cool. For everyone who missed it, who wasn't able to be in Chicago, there you go. That's most of all of the panel that they did. So all the info is there. Go back and watch it. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We'll wrap it up here. And as always, thank you for always.
No smiling. God damn it.